Okay. It should be here. I was told about Laxisland. It should be located here. I was told about the place. I'm probably just missing the wrong spot. I was told about Laxisland, I remember. But yeah, we have to make sure we get that trophy though before, like, speed running the end of the game, basically. Like, doing all the content is essentially what I'm getting at. Like, I can go through the main story until Deus Machina. Once Deus Machina is, like, told to us, I have to make sure I do that. I'm not seeing it, and I'm getting very annoyed. Please end my soul. Just end me. It's supposed to be right next to the Millennium Puzzle. Did I, like, not talk to someone? I talked to the kid, and they told me where it was. Like, what more do I need? At this point, I'm not gonna run. Like, why would I? You're almost dead, and I can get XP from this. Maybe this isn't the island. I mean, what Millennium Puzzle was that? Maybe I have the wrong Millennium Puzzle. Oh, this is the wrong island? Wrong island, I think. All right, wait. Rejoice. I think we're on to something. That was the wrong island. That was Millennium Puzzle 6. Why so much? Can you not? Yeah, that's not the right island. It's this one. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to skip any of these encounters, though. So, if that's Millennium Puzzle 6... it should be, like, northwest of Millennium Puzzle 6. Alright, so I was looking on the wrong island. But I bet you it wouldn't have appeared without talking to that child. Or we'll see if it appears now. I hope it does. Because if not, I'm gonna want to not play this game. Because the only, like, the one glaring issue with this game is directioning and search system. Like, I kid you not. I can excuse everything else if not for that. I mean, I kind of do excuse everything else. Like, no game is perfect. Arcalad 2 had a final boss that made me want to die. Do I hate that game? No. It's probably, like, one of my favorite games of all time. Like, my second or third favorite PS1 RPG. Very closely tied with Lunar 2. I'm not actually sure which one I like more. But, one of my favorite PS1 games. Despite that awful final boss, so... I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, that's, like, the biggest issue with Arcalad 2, to be honest. There's, like, little annoying things in it, but, like, at the end of the day, the one thing I really, really hate, and I'm disappointed in G-Craft for doing, is that final boss. Take a look at the forest of grave markers. That's what happens to Dragon Slayers. We humans are meant to be miserable. Listen to me. Don't even think of heading into the Dragon's Lair. Finally, we're here. Give me some items. That was awful. I never want to do that again. When we get the airship, I feel like it's going to be so much easier too. I think the airship will make things a heck of a lot easier because we won't have to, like, use the sand sea. Airship just gives you so much more, like, movement options. But yeah, ArcGlide 2 is my biggest example of, like, a game that has, like, a one glaring thing about it that I'm like, oh, if this wasn't in the game, then it'd be, like, basically perfect. As close to perfect as you get. Like, it upsets me that the Dark One is such a bad fight in that game because, oh, I love that game so much. But it upsets me that they screwed up on the final boss. Like, they just made it a slog and they made it terrible. A battle of attrition and just not fun. Yeah, bomb. ArcGlide 3's Dark One wasn't much better. It was boring, but it wasn't as long, so there's that. I don't think I need the arm upgrade, is the thing. Like, I don't really know if I want to reset skills or anything, or stats. Silent Knight, welcome to stream. Yes, whoosh, that's a Dragon Quest spell. They say they're in open space at the top of the mountain where they play the tune of Monster Calling, only to incur the dragon's wrath. They say a raging serpent unleashes a furious assault for a while, and then has to rest for the same amount of time. But what difference would it make? Nobody has ever survived such an onslaught anyway. I'm like 90% certain you guys are talking about Lombardia. Like, guaranteed. That could be wrong. The blight of our land is unfortunate, but shouldn't we worry about what's even more important? We must keep our eyes on the sky, not the ground. That's right, I'm talking about the enemies from the stars. Forces of chaos are encroaching upon us from the sea of stars. Yo, the Star Ocean? Nobody here listens to me, but you're different, right? Are you also gonna play Second Story R when it comes out? You're another outsider snooping around town, right? I know the type. It's good to dream, kid, but never forget to keep your feet on the ground. Clive is like 30 years old. Clive has a daughter. Clive is not a kid. Hello? You heard me, we have a saying here. He who soars on dragon's wings often forgets how to land, but best remember that. It's so funny that I'm roaming as Clive and I'm called Kid. It would make more sense if I was Virginia. Even Gallows would be weird because Gallows is also like an adult. There's a lot of people here I didn't talk to. Howdy. Oh, Laura, Trails of Cold Steel. We have a saying in these parts, it goes like this. What would you ask of a dragon? Dragons are not property, they listen to no one. But if you must ask, give the dragon something in return, then your request may be granted. Yeah, I'm like, now this is definitely Lombardia. In Wild Arms 2, they had a whole, you had to like get Lombardia's blessing to prove your worth or something. The dragon seeks to satisfy a single desire. It is that which she cannot have. No matter how strong in battle, no matter how swift in flight, it taunts her forever out of reach. It is to cease being a dragon. It is to lay her infernal wrath, eternal wrath sitting in my throat. I was dying. It is to be free from her bonds to war-torn world. I'm not sure what they were trying to say, but so many have drifted through here seeking to conquer the dragon. Howdy. Yeah, but like, where is the dragon? That verse they have about the dragon here, that it is still told verily suggests the beast still lives in the world of men. Indeed it must be, it must, and who shall posterity honor as the slayer of the dragon? None other than I, Galahad, yes. Large bore artillery piece. Seems to be more than just a model. Looks like it's well maintained. With the cannons and solid stone walls, this is quite a militant town. Do you say that word like militant? I feel like you do, but I'm not sure. What a dragon wants? Do mechanoids dream of electric sheep? I don't know. I'm gonna have to take your word for it and assume they do. Could they be capable of dreaming of things beyond their reach, as all living things are? Here in Laxisland, town of dragonic tradition, we have an intriguing anecdote. It says that dragons bestow their powers upon the brave warrior who slays them. But it also says that one who quenches a dragon's limitless thirst also assumes the might of a dragon. What could a dragon, with all that it possesses, possibly yearn for? Could it possibly be something that cannot be had on the fiery battlefield? Ask not what dragons can do for you, ask what you can do for dragons, as the old saying goes. Such may be the quickest route to grasping the power of a dragon, but we cannot be certain, for all who have tried have died. Words. Alright. Who do I don't know who I have to talk to find. Surely we have to, like, go to a dungeon and find this dragon, which is probably Lombardia. Let me just try. Did I rest, actually? I did rest. Let me just try looking for the thing right now, honestly. What can go wrong? Surely there's like a volcano here somewhere. This looks like the best place to have a volcano dungeon. Oh, sign? Are you about to tell me about this volcano? Seekers of relics from the ancient world head northeast to meet others just like you. That's probably Laxisland. Finding Laxisland or something. I have to, like, get down there somehow. Is there, like, another beach I can land at? There is, if I go around. Ba-ba-bum. Come on. Please land the thing. I hate landing this sandcraft. I can't wait to get the airship, which is probably going to be Lombardia, and just never use this thing again. Unless there's like a side quest or something that requires me to. I hate landing it. It's so finicky. That's what I need. Village of Dragon Lore, Northeastern Heights. Cradle of the Metal Gods, Western Heights. Oh, it's probably up there. Gotta be like another beach I can use, though, because I don't have the airship yet. Why are you taking up so much ECN? End my life. Alright, back to Laxisland, because I used up all my ECN. There's gotta be someone in Laxisland that tells me how to get there. Are you kidding me right now? How's everyone in chat doing? This is the perfect time to get some discussion going. As I slowly die inside. Diving press. Easy dodge. Somehow the sandcraft moved out of the way, despite not having an animation for it. Goodbye. Bum 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 bum. You know what I did start doing, chat? Actually, I did start playing a new game, and there's a reason why I'm not doing a playthrough for it, because I've talked about, like, all the stuff I have backlogged. But, I've been hearing a lot of things about the new Sea of Stars game that came out, and because I have PS Plus, I actually got to play it for free. And I just want to say, if you're a fan of retro games, I would highly recommend it. It's been pretty fun so far. Part of me wishes I could do a playthrough, and maybe if I wasn't playing the Wild Arms games, I would. But I'm not. But I would highly recommend it. I think it's like $35 normally, because it's like an indie game. It's like an indie game heavily inspired by like 2D games from like the past. It gives me heavy Lunar vibes, which you already know how I feel about that, but... Especially if you have PS Plus, I would highly recommend it. Because it's free if you have PS Plus. It's like a early access game or something. You get it for free with PS Plus. At least temporary. I don't know if they'll change that, but I saw it and I'm like, you know what? If I'm not paying money, I might as well just give it a try, and so far it's pretty fun. I would have loved to do a playthrough of it. I'm just really busy. But I assure you, if I finish it, If I finish it and love it, I will probably end up replaying it and do a playthrough of it for sure. There's those games that I play on my own time where I'm like, if they're really good, I'll play them again for the channel. But then there's games I played, like Xenoblade 3, where I'm like, it was like not that good, and I don't think I would want to do it again. Or Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I wasn't the biggest fans of those games. So I was just like, screw it. I played them once, and like, they weren't awful games, but they weren't good enough for me to want to do playthroughs of them on my channel. Sea of Stars, so far, looking good. I've just been hearing people talk about it, and I'm like, dude, this gives me Lunar vibes. I've got to try it. Who am I talking to get to this stupid dragon thing? Yeah, this is the Star Ocean. Got it, got it. Did I talk to you already? You weren't here, though. Yeah, you're the one that calls me a kid. There's only so many people I can talk to. Pretty sure I talked to you already. Actually, now that I think about it, we didn't talk to the Armsmith. I didn't actually, like, read his dialogue, like the chat dialogue. Young Sprout, you want take cursed dolls for me? They say please take your with me. I'll take them, sure. Oh, new doll, Kramer Dolls. This is Gallows' final tool. Press square to activate the dolls who play a melody that attracts. Oh, this is like the guitar with Jack and the mic with Marivelle. Yup, it's essentially that. There we go. Everybody who owned them so far went to die. Everybody who owned them so far went die into Dragon's Lair, Southfire Mountain, burned black and crispy. Alright, so south of here should be. Stay far from Southfire Mountain. I know what, yeah. I'm totally gonna listen to what he says. Also, I love fried chicken. Not when I'm the fried chicken, but fried chicken, pretty based. Oh, what am I gonna eat for dinner today? I have no idea. I gotta think of dinner. But also, I had like a late lunch because of the storm, and I just had to wait to stream. So I should be able to survive like another 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours. It's mostly gonna depend on how tired I am, because I got like no sleep. By no sleep, I mean like not enough sleep. Maybe it's down this way. I didn't even see this like hill area before. But yeah, I haven't had too much free time, but I have been playing. I've been playing that Sea of Stars game whenever I got the chance, and I'm just like, I'm loving it so far. I just wanted to talk about that, and also be like, yo, if you like retro games, give it a try. Oh, hey, we're fighting something? There's no way I ran out of VCN already. And it's not the ambush music. Every chance I get, I'm just running. But I also attack in case Jet's escape doesn't work. Jet, make sure you teleport the horses too. Aw, rip. Never mind. Terrible job. You're terrible at your job, Jet. I'm gonna fire you. This is coming out of your paycheck, which is not good news for you, considering that you need the money. Oh, I can't wait for Second Story R. I'm very excited. It looks so pretty. 2D, HD 2D is a really nice style. Which is funny because I've never played a game that was in HD 2D. Like, I haven't played Octopath Traveler. I have not played... I think it's called Triangle Strategy. Haven't played that one. Haven't played Live Alive. But I love the style. So I'm really excited. I've been looking at screenshots for Second Story R, and I'm like, oh, this is beautiful. I cannot wait to play it. And also just in nostalgia, because I have a lot of... I don't think Star Ocean 2 is like a great game, but I have a lot of personal attachment to that game. Like, so much. From the PS1 version mainly, but, you know. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope it's just a definitive Star Ocean 2. Like, I don't really see how it can't be.